Please don't kill the baby. Please don't kill the baby. Please don't kill the baby. Come on, he didn't. How's it going, fabulous people? Welcome to my channel again. Oh, maybe I should stop doing that. Yeah, so we're here for another reaction. This is Interview with the Vampire episode 2. If you're enjoying my content, make sure to subscribe. Last episode was the pilot. I love the show. I am from the first episode. The thing is, I am very biased when it comes to these kind of things because I love all supernatural things. Anything that has a little bit of magic in it, I am all in. I don't need to hear anything else. I don't need to watch a trailer. I don't need to know anything. I'm just gonna watch it because that's who I am. I love all fiction and especially fantasy. So yeah, this is gonna be good. I found the previous episode had a quite slow build up, but it had a few things that kept me going. Obviously, like knowing that it's about vampires, like kept me going. But the way they've done it, like I feel like they've done it in a very sensual, very erotic, and very emotional. Yeah, they've built it up in a very emotional way as well. Because I'm, like I said in the previous episode, I'm used to seeing these shows in a very slight cringe way. With the examples I've given before, Vampire Diaries, Twilight, yeah, not the best examples, but I mean, I love those. Well, I love Vampire Diaries regardless. I think the episodes are gonna pick up from here because this is gonna be the exciting part of it, like him learning his new abilities, learning to control them, learning about the hunger, because every show, every story describes vampires a little bit different. In this one, they can fly apparently. I'm not sure if it's just levitation, they can float, but yeah, it sounds all so interesting. And also they can compel people, but it seems like they have more than that. It's like a full control. He can, not sure if he can read minds, but he can put thoughts into someone else's mind. So yeah, telepathy. But yeah, it's all very, 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 very interesting. Yeah, gotta stop talking now, and I'm gonna react to episode 2. Let's watch. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not used to wearing. I'm wearing contact lenses at the moment. I usually find them uncomfortable, but today I'm okay with them. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna be like a proper intro, or it's just gonna be this really okay, short and sweet? After the phantoms of your former self. You know, the titles are very, very mysterious.
Did you always work for him?
Please, have a seat.
Is it only work, or are you and he...
I serve a god.
Does he think of him as a god?
Mr. de Poix-du-Lac will join you at course 7.
How many courses are there? Fattening me up for the inevitable end?
Wow.
There he is.
Ajo blanco, crushed almonds, garlic, olive oil, salt, and AB negative fresh from the farm.
Two vampires walk into a church. That's where we left off. Pain followed. A seizing and unrelenting pain.
Oh no.
What's happening?
Your body is confused. Your lungs feel like water, your heart fire. You feel as if you're dying, because you are.
Oh, that doesn't sound nice. Actually, that sounds horrible.
We live off the blood of the living. Lap up the blood of the deceased, and it'll suck you right down into death along with your victim.
Oh, really? Oh. I mean, I think that's pretty normal for vampires, but yeah.
Louis.
What's happened? It's like a child. Oh, I love the light that he has in the background. He looks like an angel. Yeah, I was gonna say, I keep questioning whether if I had the choice, would I want to become a vampire? I've always wanted to, like, I've always wanted to have, you know, superpowers. That's something as a child you always want.
Your ears will pick up the world like a maddening symphony.
So get super hearing,
Your eyes will wander, led by your hunger.
super sight.
They were your brothers and sisters once, but now they're your savory inferiors.
Well, I'm loving this. It's just a slightly different take. I haven't. It's the way the way they're telling the story is just so compelling. I keep using the same word, but maybe it's intentional.
You have the power to subdue anyone you want, but sometimes restraint is your most powerful weapon.
Yeah.
Also, I find it interesting that they get blue eyes, because in other stories it's usually red eyes.
Straight to the prettiest girl at the party. In the beginning, it's best to let the food come to you.
Free out west, and I gotta tell you, it's a new century, new job, so I'm.
He looks so bored. He just wants to eat him.
When I tell him, he's gotten used all up.
You stop wondering.
Someone has to cue the hose. Someone has to... So I am talking about this fancy right here. We are here to talk about a farm.
Right.
So thank you.
The blood.
On your sleeve.
Whenever you're ready, Louis.
Whoa!
I knew it. I knew it.
Wow, they're so fast.
The neck, right the neck, Louis. You don't bite the blood, you suck it.
Wow, this is...
For our next carpet, I'm thinking Persian. We certainly need a more efficient way of ridding the waste.
I gotta go home.
I was gonna ask, how about like his morality, the guilt?
This is your home now, Louis. Breathe. Oh dear.
You ain't fucking hear me! I need to go home.
He might kill them.
You're going to find that very difficult.
Oh, the sunlight. The sunlight. It turns into ash. Oh, that's horrible. I don't think I want to be a vampire anymore.
The sun gives light to everything but us. I should have told you that.
That's a very interesting detail to leave behind. Like, come on.
I ain't sleeping in there.
We'll get you your own soon enough. You've had a long life, Louis.
He's gonna go butt naked inside, right? Yeah, of course they're gonna do that.
Have a rest. It's okay. You can be on top.
Hold on top of him or on top of the coffin?
Death, rebirth, coming out, homicide. Too many firsts for one night. Being transformed by Lestat. I got in that coffin on my own free will, in the quiet dark. We were equals.
This is an interesting take. A queer vampire. This is a new one.
Repel sandwich.
Oh no. Oh, so he can eat animals now. This is so graphic.
Vampires are killers. The ability to see a human life in its entirety. Having a hand in the divine plan. Our book must be a warning as much as anything.
Okay, so they're making a book.
And as a fledgling vampire, I did not readily take to killing.
When I first started learning English, every word felt like a doorknob falling out of my mouth.
Killing folks ain't a second language. Ben, how's your arm?
New gaming house you're fixing on for the alderman. I want to manage it.
Okay.
I'll take it up with family.
Much obliged.
He's lying, you know. He wants the job so he can steal from you.
Oh, is he gonna teach him how to do the mind reading?
Vampires can read minds, mon cher.
And you gonna sit on that skill for how long?
I like that his personality is quite the same. I thought it would change a lot.
You gonna make me beg?
Every human thought boils down to three things. I want food, sex, I want to go home. I want you to peel away every sound until you find his heartbeat. His mind is just another bodily sound.
Blood can't make me no food.
I want food. Shall we?
Oh, wow.
It's not cheating with a woman.
I want sex. You'll see as your powers grow, you can see their thoughts like a one-reeler almost.
Wow. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I want to be a vampire again.
What am I thinking right now?
Oh, they can't read each other, can they?
You'll have to tell me yourself. A sacrifice is made when the dark gift is shed.
You can't read my mind anymore?
Oh.
You chase after phantoms of your former self. I'll break you of it.
My unwillingness to separate from humanity was a constant struggle in my vampiric existence.
Look what the wind blew in.
Oh.
You remember Lestat?
Oh, Lestat. That's a very interesting name. No wonder I can't remember him. I mean, his name.
I don't remember inviting him, but please take your overdressed self and have a fun time.
Was that necessary?
Look at his nails. He's getting his fingernails done. Certain men like him do, Lord.
That's, oh, I feel like that power is always comes at a cost. Like, do you really want to hear everyone's thoughts? Not everyone's gonna have nice thoughts. Even like they're your friends, your family, they're probably gonna be talking shit about you.
Oh, been too long.
They're probably gonna be. She's pregnant.
You making me an uncle out here?
Who told you?
Homie twins.
You a fool, Dr. No. Take them glasses off and look at your baby sister.
Oh, the eyes, color of his eyes.
Like a church window.
Same eyes, same me.
You hide from me this long again, I'll hunt you down and slap you sideways.
For you, it's for the babies.
Stop it with the babies. One's gonna be plenty.
It's two of them.
Oh, this is cute.
But Mr. Fenwick gonna have himself the most profitable sporting house this side of Basin Street.
Now, I must say I had my doubts, but you really have earned your 15%.
He's gonna get hungry.
You truly are an exceptional Negro.
Thank you, sir. I had let them talk to me like that so long, I stopped hearing it.
Is he gonna kill him?
But I wasn't a man anymore.
Yes, he
I have
is.
powers now.
I knew it! He was the apex predator. Louis, my boy.
I was hungry. He told me I did a good job.
This was an important man in town. The police will be looking for this man, fledgling.
You need to stop using that word because it sounded a little like slave. Well, that's what it fucking sound like.
Oh, shit. How old is he? Are we gonna learn? Do we know already? Oh, that's his coffin. Oh, I like the coffin. That's black. That's sleek.
I don't like sleeping angry.
For the record, if disrespect was done to you, I would have killed him myself. Well, what can I do to make it up to you?
I want to buy the Fair Play Saloon.
How can I say no to you?
Oh, I think he's in love. I mean, that's his partner. I want to know if there's actually more vampires around. I'm sure there are. There must be. They're not going to be the only two.
From 1912 to 1917, I made a mountain of money.
We named him Benjamin.
I thought she had twins.
Did you even meet the twins?
Oh, ma'am.
Ma'am. How are things with you and
him?
Is the star still right?
Yes, it's Lestat.
Oh, your nephew.
Don't eat him, though.
He's the quiet one, this one.
Oh, Louis. Oh, no, I knew it. Come on, control yourself.
All right, here it is.
Oh, please.
You look good. You should stay the night. I'm sure Mama would love to see it.
Nope. You can't.
Let me just see what the heck is going on.
Oh, Louis, don't eat the baby. Don't eat the baby. I think after this he's gonna keep his distance. I mean, I would if I knew I couldn't control myself.
I no longer kill.
Oh,
My last victim was in the year 2000.
Okay.
Did you eat the baby?
I sit here, a master of my instincts.
Mm-hmm. 2 questions. Did you eat the baby, and
Did he eat the baby? Come on. How can they did that intentionally?
Our thoughts can travel thousands of miles to one another.
Oh, really? Nah, he's messing.
did you eat the baby?
Hello, Damek. He's American, Damek.
This is, I love how they make it seem as if nothing's happening. This is just a regular day.
The baby.
He didn't kill him. Come on, he didn't. But this is the soul. Please don't kill the baby. Please don't kill the baby. Please don't kill the baby. Oh, he just left it. He just left him. He just left him. He left him on the sofa. Well, on the floor. Oh, thanks goodness. Ah, that would have been tragic.
I had him in my arms. I was ready to tear into him. I'm never gonna get control over it.
I find it interesting how they cry blood.
You've been skipping meals lately. Don't think I haven't noticed.
It's my nephew.
You have to stop seeing them, Louis.
Yeah.
Never gonna have a family of my own, am I?
I mean, that's what you sacrificed.
I'm your family, Louis.
You should throw me in the incinerator and make another one.
I have 2 centuries walked this earth and can report you have no twin.
Ooh.
You're a challenge every sunset, Saint Louis. And I'd have it no other way.
Ah, another opera. I almost stayed my nephew, Lestat.
Can't believe I'm laughing at this, but yeah.
I have a private box and I had tuxedos.
Oh, that's a cute.
I've been neglectful of our romance.
Oh.
He was my murderer, my mentor, my lover, and my maker.
Wow. Who can say that?
We did what we always did to avoid conflicts there. I performed as his valet.
Oh, that's sad. Even having all of that power, being black, being gay, it was always overshadowing the fact that he was a vampire. That is ironic.
There's one thing about being a vampire that I most fear above all else, and that is loneliness.
Hmm.
You can't imagine the emptiness. You take this feeling away from me, Louis. We must stay together.
Okay, another prediction, they're gonna kill him.
How many of us are out there?
Oh yeah.
Maybe 100.
Oh wow. There's not that many.
101.
I wonder why they don't turn many people. Is it because they want to keep it like a very tight community of vampires? Or they just don't want competition? I guess like the more vampires, the more attention they're gonna get.
And music. That was where Lestat separated man from food. I was moved to see he too had his human attachments.
Sometimes I feel like I'm reading a poem watching these. Oh, so pretty.
There was one issue, and that was the tenor playing Ernesto. And Lestat was unamused.
No way.
I don't understand how someone like that can make it onto a stage.
Oh wow.
Which could mean only one thing.
You're dead.
He sat the tenor down. Lestat removed a lifetime of confidence, of joy, in less than half an hour.
That is so sad. You know what? This is so interesting the way they're going about it. Oh, wow.
Why do you do this, Lestat? You don't have to humiliate him.
Embrace what you are! You are a killer, Louis!
Wow, this is a different side to him.
He had cut the man tenderly so that he could not call for help, but also so that his death was slow.
He's a psychopath.
I listened to his thoughts as Lestat drank. I could see his life as he remembered it. An afternoon with his father on the sea.
Wow. I love the way they've done this.
If you finally submit to your nature, you will be filled with all the life you can hold.
He doesn't want that. I think he has a strong connection with his human self, with his humanity.
And I was still very much under his power. We would drain the tenor for hours that night.
I mean, he said he stopped killing in the year 2000, right? So he killed for over 80 years anyway. I wonder how long it took them to like fall apart.
I was never going to be a natural, botched vampire.
I wonder if many vampires go through what he's going.
What does this taste like to you?
Like almost all human food, like paste, chalk, soap.
This is it's so different from everything I've seen within this genre. Oh, I love this. I love this shot. Very symmetrical. Okay, that was the end. Wow, I love this. Well, that was episode 2. Yeah, again, I love this show. I think it's so different from everything I've seen that is anything vampire related. I think it's so deep. It's like I find myself just listening because there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of narration and monologues that he had. Well, not monologues because he's talking to, what was his name? I already forgot. Well, the interviewer. And yeah, it's nice. I don't know. I don't think I've seen anything like this. And I just like how in this episode we delved into the struggle of him becoming a vampire, dealing with his previous life, human life, and trying to balance those two out. Because it's not usual for vampires to do that apparently, and they usually just give in to their nature and their instincts, and that is what I already forgot his name. Hold on, I will remember. Lestat. I think it's Lestat or something like that. I don't know. Maybe the next episode I'll remember for sure. But yeah, because Lestat, I don't know when, like how old he is. He seems very old, and maybe that has a lot to do with it, because he comes from a different era. And I mean that still happens, like when you talk to someone young and then someone old, they have different views on something. And I find it interesting how this is happening the same way with vampires. But yeah, I wonder if it's so uncommon that there's no other vampires that have the same process, and they just straight give in to the wild side of being a vampire. But yeah, I don't know. I always love when shows talk about this existential belief of human nature. I love it. I think it's doing something that I haven't seen done very often. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I'm curious. The baby scene. I don't know. It was a 50-50 for me. I was hoping he wouldn't need the baby, so I'm glad he didn't. But yeah, I think that puts things into perspective, and just like how crazy it would be for you to become a vampire. I don't know. I love this. I think what's gonna happen is in the next episode or next 2 episodes, we're gonna start seeing a lot more of that divide between them two, and maybe Louis starts becoming his own person. Like, because right now I feel like he's very dependent on I'm gonna call him Lestat for now. Not sure if that's his name. So he's very dependent on Lestat, and he's starting to see that. He's starting to see also something that I found interesting is that the color of his skin and his sexuality still played a big role. It didn't matter that he had these powers. He was a vampire now because he still lives among humans, and the same pressures that everybody else, he shares those. So yeah, that was an interesting thing to see. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. If you want to see more reactions, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. I was about to point, I don't know why. Yeah, bye.